It's Week 10 of the NFL. And coming up, it's Alex Highsmith. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 87 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. And then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 14 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Out left to Dotson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On second down, here's Pierce. Nifty move. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Love. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. When you look at the Saints defense, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. From the gun, Haskins. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Saints at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On third down, Love. Check down, complete to Haskins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Man open, that's... And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble.
Oh,
Dickers has got it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Love. That's Samuel, caught left side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And a Tommy Waiatabare gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Love looking to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They go again with Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Complete, it's Dotson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pierce gets this one running right. He'll get this to about the 38. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Off the play fake, Love. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jahan Dotson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. He'll drop to throw. incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Back now comes Tampa Bay. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Love's throw complete here to Komet. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, it's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So it's halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action, set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here are the Saints to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Love. This pass hauled in by Dotson. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Love. And he will find behind his man Samuel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Complete to Johnston here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. To pass, here's Jordan Love, and he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. These guys running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Love delivers another one to Pierce. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Throwing, Love. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. So nothing doing there, and that will lead to a third and goal. To the air again, Love. Touchdown, Saints! Quentin Johnston, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. On second down, Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack goes to Damian Wilson. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Going for it with Pierce.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. He's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Swift.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Swift again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Love now. This will be caught at Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down, going to the air with Love. He gets it to Johnston. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Love looking to throw it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Going back to Love. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The carry here for the big tight end. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not the time when you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Love. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Again, it's Love. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. And he is caught. Touchdown! Cole Komet, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by Cole Komet with a touchdown catch. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this one in Mechie. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. Back to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Young. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Albert O, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pierce will try to pick it up. Touchdown, New Orleans! Dameon Pierce with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now the Bucs down by 2 touchdowns. 65 seconds remaining. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's
pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,